3 words, 8 letters, 1 meaning. Let's go.
Came a long way sitting in a prison, thinking it was the only place that ever fitted. Now Michael won't with us, and you know we got the vision. This is not a competition, man, it's all about the mission. This is down to the rock, you don't stop. The show start on a weekday right at 7 o'clock, man, Miles in the booth.
There was a guy that I'd been hanging out with, and he took me to this place in Oak Cliff. They call it the warehouse. That's what everybody calls it in Dallas. And to get my oil changed in my car. And we go in there, and it's like this crazy place. There's these people walking around, and they're like tinkering with like pipes and, you know, playing with tools. And they have like this huge thing of copper. There's car stuff there. There's people playing with metal and, you know, copper. So coppers, you know, people would go steal it, and then trade it into the scrapyard. So that was like the hustle. Anyway, there was tons of people, and we went in there, and in the back there was like a whole house set up, bathroom, washer, dryer, bedrooms, and we hung out in there and got high. And I thought, oh my God, this is like Disneyland to me. Like as an addict, like I could be safe here. I could live here. That was where I was. And so I ended up living there for almost a year. And even though it was, I mean, horrible things. I mean, we're doing drugs. I mean, it's not like it was a healthy, you know, environment, but at the same time, it kept me safe. And I took my mom to this warehouse with dirt floors and convinced her that this was the sober living environment, or that I lived in, you know, and everybody that was there were pretending to be working for this facility. And my sweet mom, who wanted just to believe that I was clean, just pretended like that was the truth. You know, the lighting wasn't ever good. And I remember sitting on the floor in my little room trying to shoot up drugs. And I was a mess. And I'm like screaming, like, how is this happening to me? Like, what? Like, it's a nightmare. Like, is this really my life? And I had been trying to get high for, I don't know, maybe a day, but I had no veins left in my body. So I'm searching and searching for a vein, and blood is everywhere. I have shot up blood on the ceiling, and I'm a mess. And the guy that I was with, he's like, you're a mess. You need help. I mean, you're gonna die if you don't stop. Anyway, and he picked me up and threw me up against the mirror, the glass mirror, and he's like, look at yourself. And for the first time, I actually really tried to stare at myself, like back in my eyes, and it was like terrifying. Actually, you know what it is? I want to know what it's going to feel like. You know, because that's the thing since I've gotten here, is I've expected to feel one way at all points, and I have not felt like that. I felt completely the opposite, or, you know, I didn't expect to have like this rush of, you know, regret. And I've also been a little bit scared. Kind of my focus right now is that, you know, I have to look to the future, you know, start thinking about my son's college education and, you know, getting a 401k started and, you know, those kinds of things. But personally, like, I love to write. I love it. I mean, and I probably never would have written anything had I not been an addict. So I want to write, and I want to help as many people as I can and spread the message of hope.